Sometimes you might be thinking you're making the right choice. Sometimes you might also think you're making the wrong choice. But yet, however, what makes it important, or let's say what's important, it's how you're able to manage your choice, how you're able to activate and use your team. This selection, you might be thinking or calculating, selecting, using strength. Some of you thinking of skill, but however, you might be wrong. But let's see, after the selection. Number 2, select. Continue the process. Continue the process. Just call the name and they will join you. The ones you select might be behind you while you step in front.
I don't select you.
Keep selecting. Continue the process, but do not select Chef D and Chef Honesty. Are you done with the selection?
Yes, Chef.
Chef Honesty.
Yes, Chef.
Chef D.
Yes, Chef.
For being the two that arrive first, choose which of the group you would like to belong. Chef Honesty.
Yes, Chef.
Do you think you're making the right decision?
Yes, Chef.
And are you sure you won't regret joining that team?
Yes, Chef.
Noted. Chef D,
Yes, Chef.
are you sure where you choose to belong? You're okay.
Yes, Chef.
I'll still give you an opportunity to change your mind. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind?
No, Super Chef.
Well done. But for now, I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
Now let me inform you. It is the eviction tax and also the tax of the head chef. Only the finalists, or let's say the two groups that win, that will contest for the post of the head chef. Now let me remind you, if you are the head chef, you are immune for possible eviction. What am I saying? If you are the head chef, during eviction, you will not go, and you may not need to vote, because you are the #1 citizen at that time. After the task of the head chef, Chef Harmony and his team will vacate the room for you. That room becomes yours. Then you have the liberty to choose only one roommate. Do you understand?
Yes, Super Chef.
Listen and listen again. It is a group task. Every group consists of 3 chefs, except the group that has Harmony and D. The first 5 groups will contest. First, the group that wins will step aside. Then, group 6 to 10 will contest. The winners will step aside. Then the winner of the first round, the winner of batch A, will contest with the winner of batch B. This time, not as a group, but as individuals. Do you understand?
Yes, Super Chef.
Chef Honesty, do you understand?
Yes, Super Chef.
Olivos, why are you folding your arms? Don't tell me you're scared. Better. Group 6 to 10.
Yes, Super Chef.
Those groups will not be starting the game. I said group 1 to 5 will start, while 6 to 10 with the second batch. Group 1 to 5, take a stand.
Strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind. We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The NAIJACHEFs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_Hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted. The NAIJACHEFs Season 2, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.
This is a task of safety. If you win as a group, then you know at the final round, you will have your colleagues to contend with. Maybe I should remind you, at the end of the day, 4 will be safe. Now listen to the instruction. There is a content in the mug. I mean, the teacup, crested, Naijachefs Hub. Without the use of your hands, you will need to empty the cup. But listen to the procedure. First of all, you will empty the cup to the first plate. Then, from the first plate to the glass cup, and then from the glass cup to the last plate. Now, you should decide amongst yourself who should stand at any position. Think of a strategy to achieve what I've told you. You're not to use your hands in picking out the content. The item you'll be using is provided inside a white flat plate. Do not use more than 2 at a time. Now listen. You may decide to use your both hands holding the item you'll be using to empty the cups. You may decide to use 2 in one hand. That is left for you to figure out what works for you. Every person, every chef in your group can only use 2 at a time. So Chef D and Chef Honesty,
Yes, Super Chef.
There is an extra on the white table. Close to the oval. Hello, chefs.
Hi, Super Chef.
Do you understand the task?
Super Chef.
Now listen and listen again. The idea is to empty the first cup to the last plate. But in life, there are stages and there are procedures to everything. Before the items you empty from the first plate gets to the last plate, you must empty it into the cup, the glass cup. Then from the glass cup to the last plate. But note, you will not be using your hands. There are tools in the white plate you will be using to pick your items from the cup, the mug, to the plate, from the plate to the glass cup, and from the glass cup to the last plate. The group that finishes first wins in batch A. And when they are done, the group will step aside and wait. Then batch B, which is group 6 to 10, will participate. And then we'll also have a winner. It means they've qualified to the finals. And on the finals, 4 will be safe. On the finals, the winner is the overall winner and becomes the first head chef. Do you understand?
Yes, Super Chef.
Now listen and listen good. When I say start, the task will last for maximum 15 minutes. But if you finish before 15 minutes, it means you're the winner. So when you finish, all of you in that group will raise your hand. Then the acolyte will confirm if you finish. But if at the end of 15 minutes you are not done, then I will stop the game. The group that has the most successful moves wins for this round. What I'm saying, your skewer is this tool for moving the items from the cup to the first plate, from the first plate to the glass cup, and from the glass cup to the last plate. Hello, King. Now that one is empty, you may exchange the black plate with Oge's cousin. Oge,
Yes, Super Chef.
take the last plate, exchange it with the black plate close to King. When you are able to transfer all the items in the mug to the black plate, it means you've won. At this point, black signifies victory. Black signifies perfection. Black is honorable. Black is boldness. So, at that time that you complete the transfer, it means your team
Yes, Super Chef.
has won. Is there any questions?
Yes, Super
Hold on. Let me begin with Celebrity Chef. Be audible.
Good evening, Troopers. Super Chef. Please, are we to fill in this plate and then fill in the glass first and then fill in the last one?
Exactly. But listen to this strategy. You must develop a strategy that may work for you. You may decide to transfer everything from the mug to the white plate. Then you move as a team. You may also divide yourself. While you are transferring, the other person is moving. But listen, at the end of the day, only the ones in the black plate will be counted. Celebrity Chef,
Yes.
I'm still listening to your question.
Please, Super Chef. Can more than one person do the transfer? Like, if I'm taking it here, and the next person is taking it here, and the next person is taking
Hello,
it here.
chefs. That is up for you to plan what works for you. I told you earlier.
We are only allowed to use the skewer.
If you use your hands, you are disqualified. You are only allowed to use this skewer. You may use the skewer with both hands. You may use the two with one hand. However, whatever works for you is what makes you strategic in a time like this. Return all the skewer for now. Another question. I am listening. Big Mama, you want to talk?
Super Chef, we don't have a black plate.
Hello, chefs.
Hi, Super Chef.
For the group that does not have the black plate, the last plate is your black plate. Grace Asi, I'm listening to you.
Super Chef, please, we wanted to know if we're using two of the skewers with one hand or both hands.
You may decide to use the skewer with both hands. You may also decide to use them with one hand.
All right, Super Chef.
You may ask, I'm listening.
Good evening, Super Chef. I want to know if the crackers fall from one of these plates, I want to start over again.
If it falls, you must take it back to the mug. Silence. I said silence.
Silence.
Any other question?
No, Super Chef.
Any other question?
No, Super Chef.
Now you listen and listen good. Do not try to cheat because my eyes are everywhere and my acolyte is there. I might decide to disqualify you. Nothing should be taken with your hands. I mean your fingers. Even if it falls to the floor, it is your skewer you will use to take it back to the morgue. Now you listen. All of you may decide to empty the morgue. Together, you may also decide to divide yourselves and do division of labor. It's up to you. One more question. I am listening. You may ask, I'm listening.
Super Chef, I wanted to confirm if we can use all the skewer here or we can only use 2.
Now listen. You are 3 in a group. 2 skewers belongs to 1 person. Do you understand?
Yes, Super Chef.
Now listen. If your skewer is broken, throw it away. It means you only have 1 skewer left. Now make sure you do not use the tip of the skewer, because if you break the item in the mug, you will still pack it to the last round. If you break the item in the mug, you will still carry the remaining pieces. Are we on the same page?
Yes, Super Chef.
Hello, chefs. Do we understand the rules of this game? Hello, chef. What you need for this task is focus. This task will help you to focus. This is because you should concentrate on yourself. If you are distracted to see what others are doing, you might be distracted. That is the irony of life. People's challenges and activities might distract your focus in life. Put your eyes on what you're doing. Maybe if you look aside, you might want to learn 1 or 2, but all the same, it works either ways. While you're doing all of this, remember this last advice. If it falls to the floor, 1 person should concentrate on bringing it back, while others should focus on what they are doing. Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
I am listening.
Super Chef, please, there's a skewer here that is almost breaking. I don't know if they're allowed to change it or before we start again.
Grace,
Yes, Super Chef.
you may change it.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I guess we are set. All chefs, raise your hands up. All hands should be up. Hello, chefs.
Hi, Super Chef.
I so believe in all of you, and I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super Chef.
Remember, when I say stop, you must stop.
Yes, Super Chef.
So this point starts. 4 minutes remaining. Hello, chefs. 4. Now, empty everything you've been doing. Acolyte,
Sir.
confirm the group that just won.
Okay, Super Chef.
Congratulations to that group.
Chef. Hold on. Chef.
Hello, chefs. It's 15 minutes on the dot. Every other person step aside.
Step aside, please.
Every other person step aside. Caesar,
Yes.
how do you feel qualifying to the final round? I want to believe everyone in your group are also excited about this. Caesar,
Yes, Super Chef.
Purity,
Yes, Super Chef.
I hope you're not feeling that bad that you didn't win.
Please come again, Super Chef.
Prime,
Yes, Super Chef.
I'm sure you're excited.
Yes, Super Chef.
All the same, every other person step aside for group 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Step aside from the next group.
Thank you, Super Chef.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, Star Times 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted. The Naijachefs Season 2, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted. We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, Star Times 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.
Hello, please. No, stay where you are.
Hello, chefs. Hello, chefs. Take your stand.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naija Master Chef Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.
Hello, chef. I hope you understand the rule of the game. Do you understand the rule of the game? Any of the item that falls off, you must take it back to the mug where you all started. This means in life, when you make mistakes, you get back to where and how you all started. That's the fastest way to meet up in life. Distraction will not help you. Focus on your goal. All skewers in the plate. Hello, chefs.
Hi, chef.
All hands off. Remember, the task will last for 15 minutes, but the group that finishes before 15 minutes wins and are qualified for the final round. So at this point, I will say, start.
Now use the tip. Now use the tip. Fuck it up. Risha, step aside. Step aside.
Hello, chefs. Now that we have a winner, what are you others still doing? Diamond blends.
Thank you for choosing this one.
Diamond blends.
Thank you for choosing
Yes, chef.
You look more serious, as though you do not know we have a winner. Hello, chefs. The exercise was worthwhile. I've seen your energy, your concentration. But truly, we had the winner. The winner of batch B, step aside. Every other person in this round, leave the center table. Take away every item on the cooking table. Take away every item. Take away all the plates. Alkaline. Make sure all the glasses leave the table. Hello, chefs. Let's have the group that qualified to the final round. Round the table in a game of football. If you are given a red card, you miss the next match. If you are disqualified, step aside. Join others. Join others that are not finalists.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naija Master Chef Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted. We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering. Instagram at NAIJACHEF, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the ones that have qualified to the final round. Amongst them will be having the head chef, the first head chef of the Belleful edition, and 3 others will escape eviction. Do you understand? So, at this point, it's not just all about fighting to become the head chef. You're also fighting to save yourself and remain in the show. Hello, chefs. I must tell you, I'm rooting for the 6 of you. It means, like a regular say in my country, I'm not for one, and I'm not for all. Or let's say, I would like to use the reverse. I am for one, and I'm also for all. Hello, chefs. Now, you're thinking what the final stage will be looking like. But trust me, it is very, very simple.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The NAIJACHEF Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities. Good enough.
That is where the faith lies in a time like this. There is an item for everyone standing to play the game in a time like this. If you open, you will notice 7 cups. One of the cups is shorter. It means that is the one that was disqualified. 6 other glasses are standing tall. So you will be picking a glass and a mug. One after the other, move to that direction. Akola, open the last one remaining. That means you were not listening. If you pick the shorter glass, return it. Chef Prime, were you picking your size? Both items, both cups should be on the cooker. Put them on the bottom. The process is very simple, and of course, it is the same process. Don't involve your hand. The skewer is your tool to empty the glass cup into the mug. Do you understand?
Yes.
The first to finish is the winner. And of course, when we have the winner, we will wait for the next to finish. But trust me, in as much as the item is very little, I will still give you 15 minutes. But if we do not have a winner, I will extend it to 20 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes, for sure.
Your hands should be up. Raise your hands. After 20 minutes, I will stop the task and we will do the counting. Are we ready?
Yes.
And so, start. Teaser. You broke your glass, is that true? It means you broke the chances of becoming the head chef. Step aside. Hello, chefs.
Hi, Super Chef.
Now we have the first head chef of the Palestinian edition. The other four that are still standing strong are the only four, including the head of house, that are saved for the week. Head chef.
Yes, Super Chef.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naija Master Chef Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.
Chef D,
Yes, Chef.
let me call you by your new name, Master Chef D.
Yes, Chef.
How do you feel being the first head chef of the Bellefull edition?
I feel so amazed.
You may say that again.
I feel so amazed.
Interesting. If you feel so amazed, then the super chef does not know how he feels. At this point, let me remind you that for this week, you and the 3 others standing are immune for possible eviction. We've enjoyed days of activities in the house, and we still have more days to enjoy. Every other person apart from these 4 are up for possible eviction. And on the 29th, by 4 o'clock, the voting lines will close. Same evening, the ones with the least votes will be evicted. But for now, Chef D,
Yes, Chef.
move to the arena and get something on the seat of the head chef.
Like this now, it's very hard. It's high for them. Yes.
That's why you there's no tissue. But there's no
No, you know that time you go there. See, that time you go there, shake I was telling you guys yesterday that she's going to harvest those cars the hour. Who got that flex? But clever for God to one. It's before the talker. If Naijachefs. For you. I will say Naijachefs festival. What from she first, that should be first to come out. You know what's in the head of her? One week. Because this is all, you don't know from where from. They don't see everybody they don't shift all of us now, apart from all of us different. I'm going to cry now for our followers. Well, not the big things for this thing. From now to 29 4 p.m. The boat will close 4 p.m. 29. So then out of this 29 Friday, Independence on Saturday. No, Independence on Saturday, Monday.
It's not for when I go make dinner for us.
I bet.
You could be like, I couldn't get tension on our behalf. This is right.
First.
It's not around this.
I was just making
they go pick your bag.
it's hard though. Have you picked it? I just picked it.
And now I saw it also. It's an 8 a.m. in the morning.
I don't know.
No, they said for 1 week. Putting stuff is on 99 on this. You know this thing?
Yeah,
You're still one pick on me. You're still watching. They play the show.
You know, say,
You're still one pick on me. You know, free and fair game.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naija Master Chef Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at NAIJACHEF_Hub, NAIJACHEF Hub, skillfully gifted.